Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay and we are back to The Witcher 3 and we are continuing with the Art and Stone DLC. I'm getting some slight lag today. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're back. And it should be a lot better now. Yeah, it should. Okay, so I fixed that little lag. I think I had a few background programs running for some reason. I don't know if they're gonna start back up. But if they do, I'm just gonna shut them off completely. Yeah, it's been like 2 days since I last played. And we are going to see Olgierd. Oh, why am I... Oh, where you at? Geralt's got that little sign on his symbol.
Go.
And he signed a pact with... whatever his name was. The Crossroads Demon. Things have kind of turned. Went from creatures and witches to demons. I actually want to know the story behind this. Well, actually pretty interesting. And if I have to side with someone, I don't trust the demon. I would rather trust Olgierd. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, I would rather trust him even though I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about both of these characters. Just fast travel here. What? Oh shit. Well, this place is on fire.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a theory pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap.
That's the dude who set the fire?
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Careful. Come on, let's talk.
Whoa, nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly's going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Not my concern.
Understood. Well, do what you have to. Not about to interfere.
Gods. Finally.
No, please! Save me! Help me!
Told you to shut your gob.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Oh
as
shit.
you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers?
Yeah.
Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalric code, he was summarily executed
Holy
himself.
shit.
Anything else
Olga's
I might
still
do
alive.
for
Is
you?
he immortal?
Take her away.
Holy shit, he might be immortal. I want to pull it out of him. Oh,
Now,
no.
where were we?
That is insane.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
Here for my reward.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything left uncharred, that is.
How much? 450
Was
pounds.
it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Dim. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, who do I trust? Odim, or do we trust Olgierd? I don't trust demons, man. I don't trust him.
Not so fast. Haven't agreed to anything yet.
But you'll do it. Of that I'm certain. Did you know Olgierd was the one to turn the Ophiri prince into a toad? Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell
Crap.
it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O'Dim. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
Oh, Odim doesn't want his hands dirty anymore.
Come,
Where to?
the stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Hmm. Kind of strange. What are they?
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think.
Kill people?
We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Oh,
Yeah.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough.
So-
And the third?
Complete those two, then we
Okay,
shall speak.
so the House of Borsodi, or whatever his name is,
Once I'm done with those
take
two,
Vladimir
where will I
for
find you?
a
I
party,
cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions.
and whatever else we
But
need
let
to do.
us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Maybe I'll just go straight through
Fine.
DLC.
See you there.
No, I don't need to stop and collect anything. Just kind of just DLC this and done, and then do the next DLC.
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Where's the brother?
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Fuck.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt.
Von
Are
Everett?
you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head.
Crips?
The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
I know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there.
That's true.
Oh, and take plenty of coin. Have a feeling it could come in handy.
Let's do this.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
About time I
Yay,
go to work.
Can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Good luck, Geralt. Ooh. Taking quite a while to load. Okay. And we are off. Where are we off to? We are off to here. Wherever here is. Okay, wait to the mission.
Fuck.
1 second. Right, really need to do anything. That real quick.
Long live Radovid.
I go in from. Down here? Ah.
Long as I live.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. Fox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
Who the fuck?
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Scholars aren't necessarily ugly. What do scholars look like?
Interesting. Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get caught in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, with you. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
Yeah, Geralt.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine.
She's like on the other
Strong
side of the
solution,
room,
so
in the
careful
same
with the dosage.
room.
Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Oh, so it's a Redanian soldier. Okay.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Well, I need your help.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
I killed a princess who was taken prisoner.
Where do I start? Alright. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad. And this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Someone powerful.
Could be a mage, a demon, or a djinn.
You don't know?
He's very powerful. That's all I need to know.
Could be,
He
Djinn.
helped me out of a bind.
a demon or a
Now he
djinn, one of the
expects me to
two.
fulfill
Not a
some
mage.
nobleman's wishes in
No way,
return.
he's a mage.
First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
No, it wasn't.
Amuse
It was
a
the house
ghost?
first.
How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dim told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this. Concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer, too.
No, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Me neither.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? Hmm. In my 3rd year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt
Okay,
near
so
their
it's
manor.
simple. Rich family,
Thanks.
little
You know I
land,
can
and a
count on you.
crypt.
I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Okay. That's a date. Date. Cemetery. Alright, we will go to here. Here. Oh, what? Okay. Stupid bird. What the hell? I just spawned in and I'm getting attacked. Back in Hollow. Throwing my sword out. And here will be the crypts. It looks like the gardens from earlier. Oh, it's an estate. That's a huge estate.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Never mentioned you were getting married.
Didn't know you were getting married?
Not mine, silly. My friend's. This garland's not for me. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Of course.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Yeah, Yen's nowhere to be found.
Remember to bring the censer?
Trist
course.
isn't anywhere to
Some
found.
soldiers
Isn't anywhere
never found
found.
slipping it into my satchel.
So me and Shawnee.
Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Geralt's already getting some.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such.
This is no
Ooh,
crypt. It's a
that
full-blown
looks just
mausoleum.
a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Just wait.
Ah, Wraith. Wraith. Okay. Just wreck all the Wraiths like instantly.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Votive fire. Should look around the dead. Old custom.
What's in his body? A crypt key? Something over here. Check this out. My chest plate needs to be up. Be fixed. Oh, what are you? Oh my god. What are these called? Arachnomorphs? My... What are with these spiders, man? I don't like spiders. There's something else in here. Maybe like some kind of... Oh. A crown. Like really dark though. Oh. 3 more wraiths. Oh.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
Sword.
Old tombstone. Inscription's almost worn off completely. Kestitis? Not
Definitely
what
not
I'm
what I'm looking for.
Eulalia von Everec. Died in 1250.
Eulalia? Oh, yeah, the next one. Honestly.
Vladimir
Found him.
von Everec, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Okay, how do I do this? New quest item.
Life and death, fire and blood. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Oh.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Alright.
Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Ignite with Igni.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought.
Ugh, he just drinks his blood. Oh.
Fire and blood, life and death.
That made me
You have summoned me, stranger.
cringe me a little.
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Is I.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everec's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestetis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again. I'll rip out your heart. Kill him, Von.
One down. Ah, they gotta make shit on.
My. Ornery whoresons, those Von Evericks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is.
Killed them twice.
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Your brother sent me.
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Time of his life.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so?
Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils!
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and funk? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
No.
I go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
Possession?
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be possession.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd.
A dung-eating witcher?
Idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Nope.
Geralt, wake up.
Open your eyes! Where are the smelling salts?
It will be fucking Geralt. It's always Geralt.
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt? What's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
Portals and possessions, not his favorites.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
It's all his brother's fault.
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgerd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Let's set some ground rules.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt?
Dank.
There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Why do I have to do the scenario? Geralt support.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Ginger
Wonderful.
muffin?
I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
Okay, Vladimir.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like
Geralt
that.
has.
And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the Haylofts we shall
She's
devastate
mine.
together.
Let's say we were more than friends once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Great. So we have his brother now, and we are going to be off to the wedding. But before we go do that, I shall save. Oh, I cannot save, actually. But before we do that, I'm gonna cut this episode off here and leave it on to the next episode.
You're quite the fool if you've not
So,
plowed her yet.
Keep your
God
paws
damn it.
off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
yeah.
This whole witcher's life.
Yeah. Hopefully he shuts up now. But yeah, I'll leave this episode off here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next. Right. Peace.